Welcome back to my channel everybody. This is Carrie, and I'm going to be doing a quick tutorial for you guys using some repeat stamping. And first, let me just go ahead and say, if you hear some things going on outside, my husband is working out there and kind of working on our yard and stuff. So I just wanted to put that out there just in case you hear some background noise. So I'm going to be using this stamp here from the Stamp Market. It's just the main image of it is this solid heart here, and I'm going to literally do some repeat stamping. And as you see, I'm going to be stamping down with Lawn Fawn inks, and I wanted to put out there that if you've never seen these inks before in action, I don't know if it's just the nature of this particular stamp or what, but I did use this stamp multiple times prior to me filming this video, and of course I've used these inks multiple times in the past. So I think the two, I don't know what it is, it's just the combination of the two. It's a little bit of a harder thing to work with. So I had to really press hard, really firmly onto my Misti stamp tool here. And then I also used some Versamark ink also to help grab onto the ink for the stamp. So if you see, that's why you see the Versamark that I'm using. Anyway, I did get it to make it to work, and at the final result, you'll see that it did work out, pretty fair in the end. Then that's fine. But just so you know, if you do have this stamp, or if you're interested in it, and it may just be the inks, I have no idea. But it just seems like I was having a harder time getting this stamp inked up with these inks and stamping it down. I had to really press down hard and give it a really great effort, I guess you will. So, like I said, I'm doing some repeat stamping. I'm going to be doing in a rainbow order. And as you see, this looks like a hot mess. I'm not going to lie to you. It really does. But at the end, you will see that the inks will absorb into the paper. Excuse me. The inks will absorb into the paper like they should. And they will even out. And the inks will show their true color too. So, just keep with it. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Just keep with it, and it will look better over time as the inks start to absorb into the paper, I promise. So as I'm going along, I really sped this up, obviously, because I can't stamp and work this fast. But I just didn't want you guys to, sit there as I literally repeated this over and over and over, and it gonna get kind of boring. So I inked up each and every one, and I did move my panel down about three notches, if you will, into my Misti stamping tool, just to get the overall even alignment on my card here. So you can kind of see there how that it kind of turned out, and it is at this point still drying into that paper. So over time it's going to get even better and better. And off camera, I did go ahead and stamp this one more time onto a piece of just regular scrap white cardstock, and I did it in black just so I could trim this out with my paper trimmer and add that on top so you could see the sentiment much better. And I'm just going to add a lot of my tape runner on the back of this panel here and add it to my white card base. And then I wanted to show you guys that I was going to add just a little bit of finishing touch to this card too. Even though I die cut this out with a stitched rectangle die, I wanted to incorporate just a little bit more black to this just to help bring the whole card together with that sentiment. So I'm just taking a little felt tip marker here and just going along the edge and adding a little bit of a faux stitching, if you will, with my black marker. So once I've completed that completes this card here. It's really clean and simple, but you can see how much better that looks as it's absorbed into the paper, and the colors are very vibrant. I also did this one here. I just wanted to show you this variation. I did this one with Oxide inks, and I do like it, but I do like the first one better. And I just added some jewels to that black one there just to give a little bit of extra something to that card. So that completes this card and this tutorial on repeat stamping. I hope you got inspired. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you on my next video. Bye-bye.